football's postseason continues in the Scooters Coffee Frisco Bowl. It's the Louisiana Raging Cajuns and the North Texas Mean Green. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
I can tell you there is a lot of excitement down here on the field. The energy is electric, and it is gorgeous weather here late in the season. The sun is out, and we are looking forward to some good football. As I say, it is perfect football weather. We're going to get great passing, good running conditions here on the field today. I'll keep you posted on how that plays out as the game goes along. Back to you.
We'll see if they can handle the weather in this game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Louisiana's offense comes onto the field first today. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Hits inside. It's Reagan. He's past the sticks. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wideout. There he goes. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and I just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
Tough run here. It's Rockwell. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. The Raging Cajuns trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Unleashes to the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. The 8th play of the drive coming. You'd hate to settle for a field goal. It's 3rd and goal. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. Right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute, to put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
The Mean Green offense takes over, and they'll go to work for the first time. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the 2nd level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season, but this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches, and let's get our star running back into the 2nd level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the 2nd level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
Jackson going to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Out wide right, it's Reese. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
North Texas in the hurry up. The run inside. It's White.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Second down, gonna throw it. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on third and short from the 29. Wide left, it's Milner. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. North Texas will try to pick up the fourth down here. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Rush right in his face. Gets drilled as he throws. The big pressure on fourth down, and they'll get it back.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Play action on first down. Buying a little time to his left. Left side, it's Johnson. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Running the red zone, it's Rockwell. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Quarterback signaling to his guy. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Touchdown, Louisiana! Makes the grab in the corner. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Straight ahead, it's White. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Right back to the well. Finds Zach Priest, and he's got 4 out to the 29. North Texas in the hurry-up. Jackson will throw. Fires to the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period. It's Louisiana in the lead. As we take a look at the stats, things are a little one-sided so far. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Right side, it's Tipton. Fakes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. Long way to go on second down. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Got his man. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Powers inside. That'll move the chains. It'll be a first down for North Texas. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. Enough to move the chains. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Jackson gonna throw it. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. They've been really good moving the chains on 3rd down. Now 1 yard away from another first down on this drive. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Fresh set of downs going up top. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time.
Ooh, quarterback lucky that one wasn't picked. You got to be really careful down here in the red zone because these windows are small and defenders close on the ball. That one should have been an INT.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Got it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green! That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Quick give. It's Rockwell. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running a football, you still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And that ball's free behind the line. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. They recovered their own fumble, but now it's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Raging Cajuns will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. We get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. On play action. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. North Texas in the hurry-up. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's White. Can't get him to the ground. And the spin move was sweet and athletic, but not necessarily that productive. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Right back to it. Got some green grass. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. North Texas at the line with a new set of downs thanks to the running game. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Tipton. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. 2nd and long here. Jackson will throw. A shot toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, North Texas.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Wide receiver going in motion. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Look out! Chucked it away just as he was hit. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rockwell. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. On target to the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Rolls right. Rolling right and going deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game that they were going to have success. They had to be efficient throwing the football, and they have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the air.
They'll take the penalty and move them back. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Quarterback changing the play. Running inside. It's Rockwell. Turning it on. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Obviously didn't like what he saw on 1st down, and they used a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going to the air. He spins that thing down the middle. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Jackson gonna throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to throw on first. Under pressure. And they're unable to connect on the long pass. He caught it, but he was out of bounds. It's incomplete. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go in this Frisco Bowl. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move-the-chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Frisco Bowl.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Raging Cajuns will kick it off to start the second half. Out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. And they got it done in the first half, but the job now, follow up, close the deal, and bring home a bowl victory.
Finish. You hear teams say it all the time. That applies to them right now, David, here in the second half. It's a lot of really good things in that first half. Need some more big plays here to get this W.
And you've seen it with bowl games. Big swings, man. When the rust comes off after that first half and people get in a rhythm, you've seen big comebacks. So I know they're winning, but keep your foot on the gas. This first possession is crucial.
He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Breaks into the open on the left. Running inside the 20. Now, Mean Green. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
On the run from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Louisiana offense heads out onto the field to start this drive. Hits inside. It's Rockwell. Breaks into the open.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Follows his blocks. It's Rockwell. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1. The Raging Cajuns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Trying to establish the run. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks. And the Raging Cajuns are marching down the field. They'll go to the counter play. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. On 4th. And he did not standing tall against the run. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Reporting from the North Texas sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire.
Nice move, creates some space. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
North Texas in the hurry up.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. Tempo in overdrive.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
They'll ride the hot hand. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Moves to his right. On the run, deep down the right side. And he makes the catch inside the 25. It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. First and 10 from the 24. Fresh set of downs going up top. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. The run inside. It's Smith. Here's a little room there. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. The raging Cajuns trying to cash it in on first and goal. From the red zone, it's Smith. Just plowing ahead. Brought down by the defense as he barreled forward for a pickup of 9. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on second and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Cajuns! Now they'll try the 2-point conversion and try to crawl within 3. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Almost had a pick in the end zone.
Yeah, and that should have been a pick, but it really doesn't matter. The 2-point play, man, you're trying to shove that thing in there. Even if it's a pick, it's okay, but you're trying to make a play to get those 2 points, and obviously he failed on that one, and it could have been an interception.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped. When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. North Texas in the hurry up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Jackson will throw. He's got it down the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Throws for the tight end. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he is brought down, but what a way to finish this quarter with the pick. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. One final period to play, and we'll see who can grab that W as we start the fourth. We'll stand to the game, and we'll start with the first down. Sells to run, looking to pass. Out wide right, it's Smith. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And with that last grab coming up just short of the sticks, plenty of options here on second and short. Straight ahead, it's Smith. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Smith takes the handoff. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Took a shot as he threw.
And this defense has an opportunity to close this one out, right? Like, it's in the 4th quarter, you got the lead, a few more stops, and it's dub time. So pinning your ears back, rushing the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable is definitely job number 1.
Right side, it's Reagan. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking for the marker. There he goes. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Around 4 minutes to play in this postseason battle. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Out of the gun, looking to throw. They're all over him. Oh, no, the ball popped out. And the fumble will go out of bounds. They'll lose a few on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal here on 4th down. From the gun. Back's looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
That is complimentary football at its finest. The defense gets the turnover. The offense punctuates it, uses it to their advantage, takes the lead late in the football game. Now that defense that just gave you a good stop, they need another one for you.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Jackson gonna throw it. He wants to take the top off. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Quick give. It's White. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25. North Texas in the hurry-up. We'll send the tight end in motion. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Makes the grab. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Trying to get the corner. Now the toss. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
And here's the thing, the strategy. You want to run the ball because, yes, you want to score and you want to win, but you don't want to leave a lot of time left on the clock for their offense to get another opportunity. So that's a bit of the gamesmanship going on right now. I think you're seeing that with their offensive coordinator and his choice in play calling.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
Third and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Rushes on. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
All right, fourth quarter now, you're trailing, and the sense of urgency has to go up for everybody right now. At quarterback and wide receiver, you're going to have to hit some of these throws, David.
Snared outside, and he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out. And a late opportunity to grab the lead here. A touchdown would be huge. So the offense inches it a little closer with the help of the half the distance to the goal penalty. And at this point on the field, I mean, I guess why not try to guess the snap count? Defense gets caught, still first and goal. Jackson will throw. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Trying to barge their way in. Touchdown, North Texas. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up. It's what you dream about. But now my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
He gets it into the end zone. The 2-point try is good, and now the lead is 7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Fielded in the end zone, it's Sampson. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Flip it out to the back on the screen. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. From the gun, it's Reagan.
And you're seeing why this guy is on the field during 2-minute situations. He can catch the football and make things happen. Nobody open downfield. You just dump it down to him and let the guy go to work, pick up a huge play, and help this offense get in position to win the game.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Picks up the first down and gets out of bounds, and there are 20 seconds left. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Drops back on first down. Out wide left, it's Johnson. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Got to have a touchdown right here, and this will be the final play of regulation. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Oh, that was a pretty rough